here with John Likeness from Bridge Food Pantry. He's the executive director, and we're talking about the new venture, the mobile food pantry. How did you get the idea for a mobile food pantry?
Well, there was a couple things. First, we kept getting input from clients that they were having difficulty getting to the Bridge Pantry here to shop. And we solved that problem in Perham here by funding the local Otter Tail Express, for clients. But it didn't help the communities that were outside of Perham that we serve, such as, Vergas, Richville, Otter Tail, and Dent. Mm-hmm. So we looked at stocking emergency boxes remotely, and that didn't work. So what we found was there was a group that was actually out of Vergas that were thinking about starting a mobile pantry. So we partnered with them. And in parallel with that, there was a grant that became available from the state. And so I applied for the grant, and sure enough, put the business case together, and we were funded for the mobile pantry.
Fantastic. Effort. Did it require extra funding besides what you got from, was it Hunger Solutions?
Hunger Solutions managed the grant, but it was really funded by the state of Minnesota.
Okay.
So I put everything in the business case I could think of, and it's well funded for this year and actually into next year. So we're in pretty good shape there.
Fantastic. I see that you chose an ice castle. What led you to that decision?
Well, that was an interesting discussion because, we had looked at a different approach, like having a self-contained unit, with the engine and the truck, like basically a van. But in our discussions, we were saying, well, what if the engine goes out or something? Then we're dead in the water. So we looked at different trailers, and the attractiveness of the ice castle was you could lower the unit all the way down about 8 inches. So we had them modify it with extra large doors, 36-inch, and we put ramps, and so a handicapped person could actually go in and shop as well.
Fantastic idea. So it's worked well.
It's worked very well.
Yep.
It was completely modified for us. That normally an ice castle comes with beds and refrigerator and everything, and all that was not put in. Partnership for Health that you're well aware of, and partner with you has supplied the racks and several other things, including the baskets and stuff. So it's been very helpful for us.
Good. What do you stock your mobile pantry with?
Well, it's a good question because you were actually, as a requirement, we had to provide the same amount of items at the mobile pantry that we provide at the main location. And so we stock everything there that we stock here.
Okay. And you have a choice model, right?
Yes, we have a customer choice or client choice, it's called. So we actually have little shopping carts, and we have a volunteer that'll go along and shop with the client just as they do here.
Okay. Do you find it difficult in that space to be able to provide the same things?
Well, we haven't seen that be a problem yet, so we think we can manage that just fine. We haven't seen that be an issue.
Great. Do you need any special equipment? Whether it's loading or probably a pickup truck is one thing.
Well, yeah, we have we're blessed, with good volunteers for the mobile as well as the main location, and you need a pickup that can tow an ice castle, and both of them have an F-150, and I guess I'm advertising for them now, but
yeah.
Anyway, just the regular pickup pulls it just fine.
Okay. Now, how do you load the mobile food pantry? Do you actually roll carts right into it, or?
Well, what we do is usually on Monday. We go out on the first Tuesday of the month, and then that following Wednesday, that Wednesday right after. So on Monday, we'll actually go and stock the non-perishable items in the mobile pantry. This morning, as you'll probably see, is we have some perishable items like milk and butter and other items like that we'll stock now today.
And you also do a produce drop in Richville, right, where you're going at your mobile site?
Actually, we do it in Vergas.
Oh, okay.
But we will also stock fresh produce in the mobile pantry today as well.
Okay.
So we'll provide, again, a complete complement regardless if they're here or there.
Right, yep. So you talked about volunteers. How many does it take to run a mobile pantry?
We like to have 4.
Okay.
We have 3 small carts that go with it. We have 1 person that's checking in clients, and the others will shop with clients or stock shelves as they become depleted. So that seems to work out pretty well for us.
Okay. You talked a little bit about your schedule. I know you go to 4 different sites. Can you tell us what your schedule is?
Yeah, so on first Tuesday, we'll go to Richville in the morning, 10 to noon. Then they'll travel to Ottertail from 1 to 3. Now they're both meeting. They're meeting at the United Methodist Church in Richville, and it's the same pastor that handles both. So we have the United Methodist Church in Ottertail. Then the next day, Wednesday, then we go to Burgess in the morning at St. John's Lutheran, and that's from, again, 10 to noon. And then they travel to Dent, and there's the Methodist Church there in Dent that hosts us, and that's from 1 to 3.
Okay. So what impact do you think that the mobile pantry has had on those communities?
Well, I've been looking at the data now. So far, we've had 42 families. Almost, I think it was 31 of those we have never seen before. And another interesting fact is we get about 6.5% to 7% of our clients that come here are seniors. And I was just looking at this yesterday, and it looks like 30 to 32% for the mobile pantry are seniors.
Okay.
So I haven't investigated any further yet, but it looks like the data is telling us that we're able to meet people that are not able to travel.
Yes.
And a good percentage of those are seniors.
Yeah.
Which is a blessing.
Fantastic. Great impact. How do you get the word out to the communities that you're coming? How do they know?
Well, we do a couple things. First, we have a handout right here at the mobile pantry. So, at our base location. If we have anybody that comes in from one of those locations, we hand them the schedule. And we say, no pressure to go there. You're welcome to come here. But if it might save you a trip, or if it's better for you, please shop. You could shop there. You get the same thing as you come here. We have a Facebook page that we posted. And then the week prior, we send a blast email out to all the churches in the area and ask them to post it on their Facebook or put it in their bulletin or make an announcement, whatever.
Yep.
So and then word of mouth. That always is probably the best in the long run.
Right. So it might take a while before you build up that clientele and that kind of thing. So that's great. What lessons have you learned? Is there anything that you feel like has?
Well, I don't know if we've learned so much as confirmed.
Okay.
We had a hunch, and we had information, we had input that there was a problem for people that really needed help to come in. And I think this is proving it.
Yeah.
Especially when you have that number of brand new people that you've never seen before.
Yep.
And particularly the percentage with seniors, which we feel very good about. So.
Right. Yep. What are your future goals? Do you have any ideas of what you want to accomplish in the future?
Yeah, I'd like to build a new building.
Okay, that's the next thing.
Running out of room, actually. But no, I think continuing the outreach like we're doing. We know that there's more people out there that need help, and so I think that continues to be an ongoing goal for us. Actually.
Okay. Well, thank you.
You're welcome.
Congratulations on the job well done.
Thanks.
You guys are great role models for all of us. So.
Well, thank you for your support, too, for Partnership for Health. It's been awesome for us.
It's been fun.